Oh, hey everyone! Mapagpalang araw, kumusta? Ito po si Dr. Iris from Level Up with Dr. Iris at ngayon pag-uusapan natin specifically about leveling up sa ating health. Dito sa platform natin, we always talk about the two things, level up health, level up wealth. Ngayon, ang pag-uusapan natin ay tungkol sa leveling up sa ating health, specifically sa fasting. Alam niyo po that we are always advocating for low carb nutrition and fasting. Ngayon, yung iba sa ating mga followers, mga ibang mga pasyente, even my own patients, sometimes they start off with fasting first na hindi nila ginagawa yung basic foundation. Kasi step by step po yan. It's best if we start with the practice of starting with low carb nutrition po, and then as the body adjusts, syempre pag naglo-low carb tayo natutulungan mag-transition into fat burning, then mas nagiging madaling proseso sa atin gawin yung intermittent fasting. Ngayon, karamihan ng mga tao na perhaps hindi nila sinundan yung guide, na intriga sila doon sa fasting na aspeto, they start off with that. Ang nagiging issue dyan, and kadalasan na itinatanong sa akin, kadalasan na concern na sinasabi dyan sa mga comment section, even my own patients, sabihin nila, it worked really well in the beginning. Ang ganda, they lost weight, na-meet nila yung mga target weight goals nila, na-reverse yung mga medical conditions, but after a while, down the road, mga sabihin natin, few months down the road, mapapansin na unti-unti nang nanunumbalik yung dating timbang, unti-unti nang nag-creep up. And of course, kapag nanumbalik yung dating timbang, all of the other lifestyle-related diseases na dating meron sila, so for example, high blood sugar, high blood pressure, right? Lahat ng mga kaakibat ng pagtaas ng timbang, high cholesterol, of course, and of course, syempre, abdominal obesity, mga ganyan. Lahat yan ay unti-unti na ring nanunumbalik. So, they ask about that, na bakit po ganun, Doc? Nagpa-fasting naman po ako. So then the next question is, what is the quality? So that's great na nagpa-fasting ka. So the fasting will work. Alam natin yon. Ngayon, what are you doing in those non-fasting hours? Ano ba yung quality ng food na kinakain mo doon sa non-fasting? So dito, kadalasan, madidiscover natin yung dahilan kung bakit nga ba nag-yo-yo or bumalik yung timbang sa dati. And it's because of the quality ng food na kinakain doon sa non-fasting time. So yung eating window nila, yung quality of food na kinakain doon ay hindi siya pasok sa ating lifestyle. So usually, dito pumapasok na sila ay, binging. One of my patients said that word talaga. Sabi niya, when I'm not fasting, I'm binging. So by binging, medyo yung term na yun, medyo negative na yung connotation nun. Binging means na, para kang pinakawalan, parang nakawala, na hindi ka, you had a moment there na para kang nasuppress ka, hindi ka nagkaroon ng pagkakataon na kainin yung mga pagkain na sabihin na natin hindi makakabuti para sa health mo, and then doon naman sa non-fasting time mo, doon mo siya kakainin ng maramihan, binge. So, ito pong simpleng bagay na ito na pagbi-binge, so kakain ka ng napakarami, tapos yung hindi pa pasok sa lifestyle natin, so mga pagkain high carb, then of course, that will have an effect. Kahit sabihin mo pang ikaw ay nagpa-fasting ng pangmatagalan, but every time we eat, lalo na kung pagkain na kinakain natin may effect sa hormone na insulin, then that will affect fat storage, fat deposition. Bakit po? Kasi insulin, as we know, is an anabolic hormone. It's a building hormone ng body natin. Kapag ka siya ay na-stimulate mo or, tumaas yung level niya kasi kumain ka ng pagkain that causes insulin stimulation, and not all the food are created equal when it comes to insulin stimulation. Alam natin na pagka proteins, hindi masyado. Pag fat, lalong mas mababa. But we know na yung carbs, sobra talagang mataas yung insulin stimulation niyan. Specifically yung mga high net carb food po. Meron ding mga food na mababa. Low net carb na mga pagkain will not stimulate insulin so much. Ngayon, ang tanong ay, kung ang kakainin mo dun sa iyong eating window are mainly food that highly stimulates insulin, and sobra sa pangangailangan ng katawan mo, more than what your body needs in terms of energy. Kasi ang katawan natin may requirement. Kahit hindi tayo gagalaw, meron siyang requirement ng energy kasi buhay tayo, right? So, kailangan tumibok yung puso, kailangan gumana yung isip, kailangan gumana yung ata, yung baga. So, all the organs will require energy. So, yung energy requirement na yan yung tinatawag na basal metabolic rate. Yan yung pangangailangan ng katawan para lang ma-maintain na buhay tayo. Ngayon, kung ang kakainin nating mga pagkain give us so much energy, more than what we require for basal metabolism, ano pong mangyayari? Then, ito na, si hormone insulin will work on fat storage. Ito yung insulin will work as the anabolic hormone na yung mga excess na energy na hindi ma-burn will be turned into fat. So, fat storage po, fat deposition, yan ang trabaho ni insulin. And the higher the net carb is of a particular food, the more insulin stimulation. So, kahit pa sabihin mong nagpa-fasting ka ng matagal, pero dun sa eating window mo, yung kakainin mo ay very high net carb, very high insulin stimulating, ang mangyayari doon is you will activate the process of fat storage. So, no wonder po na as you eat more of these food, unti-unti nag-creep up na yung inyong dating weight. And of course, we know that as you store more fat, nagiging less sensitive yung katawan ninyo sa isa pang hormone, yung satiety hormone, yung leptin. So, leptin is very important for telling, para siyang brake system. It's an important mechanism to tell our body na busog na tayo. It's a satiety hormone ng pagkabusog. So, when you are storing more fat, ang nangyayari dyan, nawawala, nalalasan yung leptin sensitivity natin. And so, we don't even know na busog na tayo. So, it becomes a vicious cycle. Vicious cycle kung saan dami mo na ngang kinain na high energy food, na-stimulate mo na nga si insulin ng sobra-sobra, nag-store ka na nga ng fat, na down-regulate mo pa ngayon yung hormone na tutulong sana sa'yo para sabihin sa katawan mo na I'm already full. Hindi nagagana ngayon si leptin. And ito yung tinatawag ng mga tao na you become leptin resistant. Hindi na nakikinig ang katawan natin sa signaling ni leptin, so hindi natin alam na busog na tayo. So with the increased leptin resistance, with the increased fat storage, ano pong mangyayari? Of course, tataas yung timbang, number 1. Number 2, yung mga after effects ng pagtaas ng timbang manunumbalik. And this is the more important thing, yung panunumbalik ng mga disease states na yun nga yung dahilan kaya nga tayo unang naintriga sa pagfa-fasting. Hindi lamang yan, as I always say, yung weight loss is a bonus. It's a secondary thing, but the more important thing here is the healing po. So kaya nga tayo nag-venture into intermittent fasting kasi gusto nating i-heal yung mga medical conditions na maaaring meron tayo. And dahil medyo nag-creep up or bumalik tayo sa dating timbang, babalik din yung mga disease states na yon. So, the healing process gets also reversed, right? Kasi syempre kung nandun yung source nung sakit na yon, which is mainly lifestyle choices for our modern day metabolic diseases, and then syempre manunubalik sila. So, very important in intermittent fasting to know na dapat ito goes hand in hand with our low-carb nutrition. Kailangan po laging in combo yung dalawang yan dahil nga doon sa interplay ng mga hormones. It's not enough na makontento lang tayo na nag-intermittent fasting tayo. Yes, maganda yan because it activates autophagy. Autophagy, we'll talk about this in another video, but just the gist of it is autophagy, yun yung proseso kung saan na-activate yung self-cleaning. Auto is self, PHAGY is eating. So, self-eating or self-cleaning na proseso ng katawan natin para ma-repair lahat ng mga defective components, ma-recycle yung mga components ng katawan at gawing mga bagong components na mas functional, yung gumagana. So, the autophagy, that's very good that it gets activated. You know, usually 18 hours pataas na kayo mag-intermittent fasting, ma-activate si autophagy. But then again, yun nga, the quality of the food that you're eating during your non-fasting time, that will also affect later on lahat ng gains na nakuha nyo from intermittent fasting. So, sana po nakatulong itong video na ito. We will have more videos to talk more about the low-carb nutrition, lifestyle, more videos on other aspects of health. Kasi tatandaan po, health hindi lang yan physical. Health is also emotional, mental, and spiritual. And we talk about those other things too dito sa ating video. And of course, yung isa pang importanteng aspeto, which is wealth. So, I'll see you again soon po. You can comment below, let us know kung ano yung mga gusto ninyong itanong, and we'll try to answer in the next few videos. Level up po lagi.